Hello everybody, welcome to
#NoFilter.
It's been a while since I saw my girls. I'm Chido Musasiwa.
I'm Nyasha Seni Pondwa.
I am Tanya Masanga.
I'm Patience Musa.
Guys, I've missed you.
It's been so long.
Sure, it's been so long. I last saw you in 2018.
There you go.
A year ago. Yeah.
Damn.
Well,
A
it's
long
good that
chain
we
or
have a
something.
space where we don't have to filter
Anything.
Let's get on with our first topic.
So our first topic, guys,
So
today is how do we feel about being African? What does it mean to be African? Maybe not how we feel, but what does it mean to
Do
be
you
African?
want the African definition or the ones that the Americans have of us? Because those guys think we're starving. And we have juice, guys. Juice.
No, but how do you feel about being African?
Well, I think it's associated with a lot of unstable currencies. I think that is one of our key characteristics.
Isn't that just being Zimbabwean though?
No, Nigeria and Manisha, right? #1 million can buy you a lollipop.
No, but
do you know that?
currency boga.
Okay, I'm
Bangone
lying.
wani
Look
yoyo.
at Ona face ya
I think
peshi, I'm lying.
we've had too many influences growing up. I mean, who really knows or understands what being African is? What is it, being African? Is
Exactly.
Yeah.
it something that you do? Is it something that you put on, when
Is
you
it your
wake up?
outfits? Yeah.
But you know what? I
Ankara.
associate that with my hair.
Okay.
Because in
Everybody say the same
1990,
thing.
I started locks, and it was such a disaster. I mean, the people that you would see with locks generally were the people on the street that had mental illnesses, right?
Oh, wow.
So my grandmother would be like, but
Motsi.
like, you know what? I had an Aussie accent.
Okay.
And I was at Watershed College.
Yeah.
And I just thought my hair is going to be defining me as an African person.
Oh,
And
wow.
I dress predominantly African. I'm not trying to get out of it, as you can see. But ordinarily I'll be like,
But that
traditional.
bangle, girl, that bangle is still very lit and non-African.
It's colonialism. That's what I think it is. I think it just goes to show how successful colonialism was, because we're still dealing with the effects. And one of the major tactics they used was killing, the culture, killing the tradition,
Diluting it, yeah.
And so when you lose that, you lose everything. So as it is, I mean, I don't know if my kid even understands what being African is,
yeah.
because we think like being in Africa is enough. It's
And
enough.
also, if Japreza has got drums in his song, they'll just be like, these are just drums, right? But if Drake has drums in his song, they're like, oh my
African
goodness,
sound.
it's an African sound. But it's like, but Japreza was doing this, guys, relax. But yeah.
Being African though, I think it's about to do with our color, one, skin color, two, also being proud of our hair, the afro, that texture. It's in the name.
You're
afro.
giving us
but are you
credit.
saying that a white
You're
person
making
can't
me look.
be
You're
like
making me look
African?
bad.
I'm listening. I'm listening. Wait,
Inches.
guys,
The
wait for me.
The question is,
I'm
are
listening.
there awards
No.
for the most African person? So
Yeah,
No,
because
wait.
then we could
No,
also
but are we
say,
embracing it? Are we embracing our natural
also,
look? No, are we
guys-
embracing? But color, okay, let's go back
But
to your
then
color
also-
thing.
yeah.
But we can have Caucasians
We
that
do
are
have
African.
that are
Yeah.
born here.
Yeah, but then mostly now, with generally the rest of the world, being African is this skin color, and being African is this afro.
But it's not fair though to say skin color, because you have a lot more white Zimbabweans who are a lot more African than
Than
the
the-
black Zimbabweans that are
Yeah.
out
Exactly,
there.
which is why I said I was listing things. I
What
wasn't
about our
even
language?
done.
What about our language?
Yeah,
guys?
being proud
I mean,
of
I don't
our
know
language
whether we
and being
really embrace
patriotic and
our language the
Language,
way
Chidwa,
the African countries do.
It's to evolve. Language is supposed to evolve and grow. Then we've only ever had one Shona dictionary. A language is supposed to grow. Bootylicious is now in the English dictionary.
Exactly.
But
Bay
you find
is
this
too.
Simbi. Simbi
Yeah.
is still rata. Is still metal.
It's
And
not,
yet
it's not a
Simbi
girl.
now
It's
is
not a
like-
girl
Yeah.
who's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
in Biennial.
Yeah, it should.
Yeah.
That
We're
word
not
we-
updating. Yeah,
We're not growing. Even it's not.
But is
enough.
it not a cost thing? I mean, like, why is it not evolving? Why is our dictionary not evolving? Why are we not
I
making
think
it evolve?
we're also killing our own Africanness. From the time of colonialism, right? And then like now us
Don't
going
look at my
forward.
hair when you say that.
No, I'm not.
Why is colonialism always the issue? I mean,
no.
where is
I
our
said
block
from
now?
that time.
Why is it?
When do we stop
No,
blaming?
when I'm not
colonialism?
blaming it. I'm just saying from that time if we ever evolved or we just got stuck from that moment and then moving forward we never even evolved. Did we grow from that point?
But guys,
Okay.
there's no new Bible, so I think we should just relax about this
the
dictionary.
Bibles have changed. I mean,
Yeah,
you've got
you-
different versions.
Yeah,
of-
there's versions, but like, which new chapter do
But
you know,
it's
guys?
different. No.
but why
It's
would-
different.
Ah,
It's a
guys,
culture
stop
that's
being
supposed
mean
to
to
grow.
Zimbabwe.
No, we're not
You
being
guys
mean
are
to
just
Zimbabwe.
being mean to Zimbabwe.
being-
That's what I think.
No. We're
Yeah.
talking about being African, and we the Africans are not putting in the effort of making our culture grow. Like
That's true.
So the power is
So we
in
wait
our
for
hands.
Instagram.
Yeah,
But
we
look
have to
forward your
start.
comments. So sound off. However way you feel. If you agree with me, it's okay. On this topic, right here, say whatever you want to say. It's okay to agree with me. We'll be back after this break.
Hi guys, welcome back to our next segment of the show, which is a game. So obviously, because I am the youngest, they give me the most childlike section, which is perfectly fine. And I get abused at work. As you can see, I get abused at home because I'm the last born, and then I come here, I'm the last born footy. It really sucks, guys. Anyways, getting into it, this is the game. The game is called You Know Your African Win. So basically, you guys are on your own team because y'all's, yeah, and I've got this one, right? And how it works is we're gonna say something. So if we say you know your African win, they say something that is African, and if we flinch, laugh, or move, then they get a point. It's the same way the other way around. I don't know. Do you guys get it? Do you get it?
I get it.
So when it's your turn or ours, whatever, first to five, the first team to five, and we've got a special Mandy keeping points, and let's rumble. You guys can start because I just spoke for a long time. I'm tired. Okay.
you want to start?
No, you can start.
Oh,
You
God.
guys can
Anyway,
either one
alrighty,
of you can speak
so,
though.
I can't think of anything.
Okay, so
funny.
let's start.
But
Okay.
anyway,
Wait. Okay, so I'm gonna say you know your African win. Okay.
Alright.
Alright. You know your African win?
When you get home and then your mom is like, don't go back to kusvika kumbere, so this.
That's a good one.
What's up in my points?
The test round.
We get a point.
No.
You know you're African when it is a test round.
Yes, 1-1. Thank you.
Anyway,
Yes.
you wanna go?
You know your African win.
No, she said ours.
Oh,
She said you know you're African when you say that's
No,
cheating.
you answer.
Yeah. So now you're doing when you're African win.
when you're offered Coca-Cola and you're served Sparletta.
That doesn't work. That does not work. Okay, so maybe let's break it down like
It's okay.
this. You know your African win.
I suck at this game.
Okay,
Like, I don't even.
maybe
Oh,
let me
that was a
try
point,
and
but
like
why are
and
we
do
even
whatever
giving
she
them
wants.
another chance?
Yeah.
So ask
Okay,
us.
you know your African win.
When you guys use Mazoe bottles as water bottles at your house. Yep.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Sorry. Okay.
You know your African win.
Wait, we're asking
No,
you.
you're asking. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know your African win.
Should I go? Hey, Jesus, I can't even think. I've got mom ones. When your mom says and this says yeah.
So come on. You don't have to laugh. Oh, really? Okay.
I'm a loud mouth
But the
child.
thing is, like, laugh internally. We'll laugh after. I don't want to lose this game.
This is yeah.
All right. Anyway,
You know your African win.
when you call every soda Coca-Cola, you know your African win.
Dang it.
You can forfeit. You can
I
forfeit.
know, because we are alternating. You have us alternating up. I think
I'm
that
ready
should be
to
another
tense.
point,
I'm ready
actually.
to tense actually too. Give
Why are
us
you
a point.
tensing?
If you guys forfeit, it's our point.
Oh, actually, let's give them like 3 seconds to answer because we
Jesus.
can't
1,
go,
2,
like
3.
it's like 30 seconds. I will do it in 1 minute.
When your relatives ask you, "Saka muruguru or warini na yaskana?"
Okay.
Nice
okay.
try.
Okay.
Ask us.
You know your African win?
When you tell children, go to town, and then you leave them behind. That's funny, guys. That's really funny. Okay, fine.
You know your African win. Excuse me.
When your mom beats you up and then they tell you you're sweet afterwards.
Does that happen? Yeah, that was a lie.
Guys, I think
That
we should,
was
I
a
was just
lie.
thinking.
I think we should just
Off
do
the
first
top
to
of my
3.
head.
Let's do first to 3
no,
because we've got 2-2 now.
Okay.
So we're gonna do the
All right.
tiebreaker.
You know
All right,
your
all right.
African win.
Who's answering?
We've got
can
equal
answer, you
points
can
right
answer.
now.
Yeah.
I suck at this game. I guess.
Just think of
Okay, you know your African win. You call every scouring powder Vim.
Okay. When do you know you're African?
When you call the 7th quarters Boy Scout.
Yeah, true.
I feel like yours came from a really good life. I feel like you just came from a really good life. Your jokes are so un-African.
We are trying. We're trying very hard to think.
Okay. Ask us.
Okay, you know your African win.
This is yours, girl. Kill it.
Ask me again. Sorry, my ears. So.
You know your African win?
Okay, guys, I think it's a tie. Okay. For the time's sake, it's a tie.
But we have so many things. So how about like your Christmas hembes?
Yeah.
You're
Or like
African when you
wugu.
know.
Yeah, it's not African if you don't eat chicken and rice at Christmas.
And have brand new hembes that you wear down the road. I mean,
Exactly.
everybody must see you.
And it's not a wedding, kana kusina steps. Kana kuti,
Oh, yes.
Kana kuti ikati chigu.
Or you don't sleep on the floor when hammers come. Or you just arrive at dinner time religiously.
Yeah, and then
you
nyama
don't
yako
leave. And you
yoto.
don't leave.
No, vanotora nyama yako vanotora food yako but hama dzauyo dzizveni no ndo vari kupiwa your food up and you're hungry as they are, you're like but
yeah, so anyways, there's a lot of stuff that makes us African, and this was a little game that really showed us that we really don't know how African we are. But if you guys have got African things, just use the hashtag NoFilter as well as the hashtag you know you are African win, and catch you in the next segment.
Alrighty guys, welcome back to our second segment, and we're going to be talking about parents understanding their children and children understanding their parents. Like, yeah, for me, one thing, the generation gap between me and my mom, it's like so big now. Like, it's weird. Like, I come back from work late, right, every time, and then she'll be like, Mom, but I was at work though. No, kubasa kunopedzwa na 5. Well, because she was a banker. And then they had set times.
Okay.
And then here I am a video editor, and videos just come at any random time, and I have deadlines to meet because we have to have like footage to come out
But
on
you
a daily
communicate with
basis.
her
I
when you're
do
coming
tell
home
her
late.
that. See, then the other time when I tell, but Mom, you see, I understand where you're coming from. If you could just be nice. And then she was like, Sakadotin tukunamate. And I'm like, what the
It's a sign you need to move out.
Yeah. No, but you know, our parents, not all of them, are very receptive of moving out. They'll be like, oh, and they make it seem like maybe you're offended, or like, I don't know, you like as though matukana. It's just like me saying, okay, Mom, I'm growing and I'm expanding and I want to have my own space, and she's there like, and you're like,
But isn't it that people used to, young ladies used to move out when they were about to get married or when they were getting married?
Yes, exactly. And now we move out.
There's a bit more independence, but like where people are going to university outside of the country, they've
Exactly.
already essentially moved out.
Exactly.
So did you go away for university?
Yes, I did.
And
actually.
then you moved back home.
And I moved back home.
But the rules
Big
apply.
mistake.
Yes.
Big mistake.
Yeah.
You should have come back to the country and then found
Just
a place.
moved out.
Just moved out.
Straight away.
I think with technology, it's really difficult. Where the world is going, our parents can never understand. I know I'm older, but I actually have to explain certain things to my mom, and we fight. I think it's okay in any relationship to have disagreements and to fight, as long as you get her to understand where you're coming from. I think there's a problem when you just agree or you don't communicate and say what it is that's going on in your world, because sometimes they just don't know and they don't understand the challenges that you're facing.
Because recently, sorry, you can go.
I was going to say that I didn't get along with my mum growing up at all. We were at loggerheads. But I tell you, the minute I had a child, in fact, everything that just changed. Certain things clicked. I started appreciating her. I used to always get along with my dad a lot more. But there was a thing about mothers. But like, I think now she's my best friend. I can tell her anything. But I think it came with just being able to anything. But being able to just talk to her. We don't agree on certain things. Like, she doesn't agree with my relationship. And she's not about to pretend. She would even not come to my house for years.
Yeah.
But, that kind of thing.
I tell my mom what she needs to know. And then sometimes, but I don't tell her what she doesn't need to know.
When I say everything, I'm not like
You're gonna be like every so much.
No, when you say anything, that's what we think of.
But then how do you do that breakthrough though? The breakthrough where you can sit down with her, because that's where I'm at, where I'm trying to break through to my mom and explain, like, no, mom, see, like, things have changed.
Take her to your job.
Take
her to your workplace.
She's even come like to my workplace once. Like, I'm
as kids, sometimes we don't hear our parents.
Okay.
And when you don't hear her, she stops hearing you. So when she's speaking to you, be a part of her world so she can want to be part of your world. So know those names. And sometimes we think like my mom has like the most boring stories, but I just listen, and then I try to remember names, but I still don't remember her workmates' names or her neighbors' names. But it's when you have that and you show her that you are interested in her life that she starts also getting interested in your life.
I think maybe
I had a conversation
recently
recently with my mom where like we had an issue where she would always say, this is a big go big type thing, or like you dress nicely, who's gonna marry you type vibes. Like she wouldn't always say that, but it was like her or like her sisters or people around us. And then I would always end up saying, so eventually I then said to her, you know what, why don't I just learn how to cook good food so I just eat nice food, like just for myself? Why don't I just dress nicely so I just feel comfortable?
You can't say that.
No, I know, but listen, she actually liked that, because now my mom, lucky enough for me, I think my brother opened up a lot of avenues, because he married a wife who's like me, but she's a lot older, so she's, she wears nice clothes and everything, and my mom gets to see that and she's like, okay, fine, there's no other way my daughter was going to turn out any other way with an example like this. So that's pretty dope. But then also now when I said to her, what if eventually I decide I may never want to get married, or I want to get married and I meet a guy who doesn't even care about bigger one board, and I've got all these skills, why don't I just learn how to cook board because I like board, and not because I necessarily am training for someone, because maybe I'm gonna meet the meanest person in the world who will come every day, abikirwa somewhere else, and then my skills will go to waste. And eventually it's not about me, it's about everybody else but me, and that's the problem with a lot of things that we're taught when we're growing up. Service.
So what would you want more from your mom?
I would want, besides my mom, I think in general as moms, I think we expect that we're wanting to grow up in an environment where we can nurture and find ourselves, because a lot of us are not really
too bad.
No, but listen.
Mind
yourself,
but we are growing. But guys, not in my house. No, but like seriously, I know families where parents are a bit more open now. Like parents are a bit more open to our dreams and things that we're going for. Like I wouldn't be sitting here at this table. I'm 21. I would be at home and my mom would be like, pa screen or whatever. You know, they've got all these theories and stuff like that. Yeah. But then I think our parents are evolving. TV is teaching them, life is teaching them. Their situations and scenarios, their workplaces are teaching them. So you find that my mom was very understanding of that conversation when I said to her, I just simply want to learn how to cook because I like good food. Roadrunner, guys. I've never cooked a roadrunner in my life. It literally became mincemeat, but it was nice. It was so nice. But because there's no pressure, no one will love you if you can't cook roadrunner. She was
but
just
you tried it because you wanted to.
I wanted to learn, and I did a great job, guys. It was nice, and everybody loved it.
We don't trust you. We don't think it was nice.
We need to speak.
I know, right?
Really? We ain't eating that
roadrunner.
But then basically, then say it comes down to communication.
Yes, communication is everything. It's everything.
But will they even understand our world too? Is this just us, the kids, understanding them?
No, I think
is
it's
there
two-way.
like?
I think it has to be a two-way.
Yeah, like what she said. If you
I
open
really try
up
with my son, he's 15.
Yeah.
And I try and get involved with his friends, and I mean, I still give him his space.
Yeah, because
but
then
I
you
am
would intrude
highly
also.
involved. Like I've had to learn about squash, the things that he likes and whatever.
Yeah.
And then we talk, and we're like mates, you know.
Yeah.
But then we have a boundary.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, when I say no, it's
it's a no. Yeah.
You know?
I think that's the same thing.
I think a relationship with my son, though.
Really?
I don't know. We just like two human beings.
That are just coexisting.
I don't know. I think he says it's a lot of things. Like I'm not a typical mom, so I don't know where we are or where we gonna be.
But
I think
do you talk with him?
I don't know how your son is, but with my mom, I think she's had to hold on to the tornado and fly with it, because I'm that kid who wakes up today, I want to be an esthetician, tomorrow I want to be a businesswoman, the next day I want to be a social worker, and therefore I'm a qualified social worker as well as an esthetician. And she's just there like, what do you want to do next, my child? Because she knows, because I'm trying to find myself, I'm going in so many different directions. So if she says no, what about doctor, we will never get along, because then she's putting too many boundaries. So in a sense, I think if your child has got a direction they're leading you in, just watch.
I feel like sometimes he overshares. That's the problem I have.
I think that's
I'm there thinking, no, I need my child.
You didn't say that. I don't want to hear that.
How old is your son?
He's 14.
You should love it.
Most kids are depressed at that age. Do you know
I
that?
know, right?
Do you want to hear the oversharing?
Yes.
Went for a visit. So him and my niece, they go to the same school.
Yeah.
My niece is older than him by a year. So we get this like, you guys got everything on my list. I'm like, yeah, I got everything on the list. And so did you get a lot more food for my niece, the name, paying for? I'm like, we got everybody the same thing. I'm thinking it's a thing. Yeah, he's thinking somebody's favored or something. Mm-hmm. And then he says, you know, she needs more food. She needs more food. I'm like, why does she need more food?
Yeah.
He's like, because we learned her at school, she's bleeding. She's bleeding.
She's bleeding.
So she needs more food.
And the whole time, I could see it going there. I could see this conversation going north. But my sister didn't get it. So she's the one who kept on saying, oh, tell us more. What did you learn? Oh, she's bleeding. She's bleeding. Like she went on to describe the
Oh, wow. No, that's beautiful.
No. But then he's
so happy
concerned.
for
As
you,
a man, actually, he's concerned about, you know, my cousin is,
if it was me, I would have been like, give me more food.
Yeah. You're like, yeah, no. He's like,
but look, I think we need to round this off. Comments, post them. We love them. #NoFilter. That's all for now.